Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, let's get back into it. Final episode of Before the Storm. Hell is empty. And all the devils are here.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Yay.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah, your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Gosh, I'm like 18, Dad. Practically an adult. I mean, you should have told her, like, way sooner.
Chloe. I'm right here. Good. I need you.
Right here for you, bud. Just make sure we aren't missing anything. Okay. No. They love each other. Even though they just met like 2 days ago.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends.
Of course, you were a
Sarah
jock.
was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
Sounds like Rachel. Yeah, I just want to see if there's anything new. Nope, nothing new. All right.
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind. However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
Wow. So she used drugs over taking care of Rachel?
For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person.
He added the marks
Someone
on
who could
her
never be
arms.
satisfied.
That's something that's new.
Anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty bad. And then, what is this all about?
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her, that she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed.
I think that's up to Rachel to make that
She'd
decision.
been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again and again to keep you safe.
Why? It's Rachel's decision.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
She stays away if she keeps taking the
But
money.
now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
It's not your decision.
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now.
Yeah.
People change, right?
She sounds like she got her life
Maybe
together
so.
and everything.
But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down.
Maybe she was like saving up to get help. Because treatment is very expensive. You cannot do treatment like if you're poor. Like Sarah probably wasn't ready to quit back then until she saw how bad it had gotten. Like that's how it goes sometimes. Like sometimes an addict needs like a wake up call, so to speak, of like group SMS. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. I already texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. But you were amazing. I'll even admit that Mr. Keaton seemed a little disappointed when I showed up. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Hey, it's Brooke! And she's not wearing glasses yet. What the hell? Why isn't she wearing glasses? Maybe it's just her profile pic, isn't? So we finally get to learn about Sarah, the last entry. What can you say about a woman so mysterious her own daughter never heard of her until now? From what James told us, Sarah is a drug addict who got herself mixed up in all sorts of crazy shit. And by drugs, I mean OD and end up dead in an alleyway drugs, not smoke a bowl and watch anime. When Rachel was a baby, Sarah would get high when she was supposed to be looking after her. Things got so fucked up that James finally had to take Rachel away. Yeah. That's a pretty bad, no, that's a CPS needing to be called situation right there. The funny thing is, even as James talked about all the horrible things Sarah had done, he still seemed, I don't know, fixated, I guess. You could see the power she had over him. Actually, when he was talking about how beloved and magnetic Sarah used to be, I couldn't help think of Rachel. I wonder if James sees that too. Maybe it's what makes him so afraid of her. Anyway, now Sarah is in Arcadia Bay, looking to meet Rachel. After years of taking James's money to stay away, suddenly she wants a relationship with her daughter. James seems skeptical, and Rachel, I can't even imagine what Rachel must be going through. Yeah. I mean, the longer you wait to tell a child that they're adopted, the harder it's gonna be on them. Max. I used to think the strangest thing about the Ambers was how normal they were. They seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family, and I did my best to play the part of the wacky yet lovable best friend. Yes, I did tag a newspaper picture of James on the fridge, but only because his face looked so stupid. The goal was to get in and out of there without causing a scene, so we could make our escape. About that, it turns out I couldn't just sit back and let Rachel's cheating father act all high and mighty. I put his smug ass in his place and even turned Rachel's mom against him. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand the lying anymore. She told her mom about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and the next thing I knew, Rachel was going full destruction on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mom equals not her mom. Rachel's real mom equals makeout woman. Mind equals blown. Chloe, the wacky yet lovable. Alright.
Wonder what James is thinking right now.
Hi, James. Time to face the consequences of my actions.
This must be hard for you, too, Master Amber.
Hang on, let me see what I'm supposed to be looking for. So, episode 3. Land of the Freaks. Torture schedule. Portrait of the survivors. Greasy gunk. Daily dick pics. Snack box. Brotherly limb. Unheeded warning. DA's desk and clean canvas. Okay. I think I know what some of these might be. Alright.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
Shouldn't that be up to Rachel?
But shouldn't that be up to Rachel to decide?
Rachel is curious and determined. She's always going to want to know more.
I can believe that.
She won't be concerned about her own safety. She never has been.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
I will always put your daughter's safety first.
That is something I will always do.
Yes.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I
you're
care about
already
her too,
forcing
you know?
her into
I
that
know.
loss.
Thank you.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
I'm depending on you to keep Rachel safe, Chloe.
I have to admit, he really cares about his daughter.
Yeah, he does, I guess.
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything?
She would have put gasoline on that bitch.
Whoa. Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew? Then again, so is Frank.
Yep.
I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this. The Tempest show feels so far away now. This is so painful to look at.
Yeah, we already looked at that.
This seems like a James and Rose bookshelf. I can't imagine Sarah here instead.
Hell no, this would not be a Sarah thing.
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right?
No. It doesn't.
I guess there's worse things than growing up around fancy stuff like this.
Because, like, even if she didn't have her
Holy
life together,
shit. Rachel completely destroyed
that
that
doesn't
table.
mean, like, people doing drugs doesn't mean that they don't love their child any less. It just means they're so addicted to it that it's all they know how to do. Which is probably what happened. Like, Sarah was probably so deep in her addiction that she didn't know anything but the addiction. And that's all that, like, she was just drowning herself in. And couldn't escape. Like, she couldn't say no to the drugs. And I get that. I'm in that. It's with weed,
It's so
not
weird
hard
to look
stuff.
at this
but,
now.
like, addiction is a bitch, man.
I can't even imagine how she must be feeling. Can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago.
I know, right?
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose.
Are you getting a divorce?
Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway, door to the left of the fridge.
That's where we're gonna get our last super duper awesome freaking outfit. Is in here. Come on, look at the shirt.
Hey, cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this?
Take that. That shit be ours now.
Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks.
Sweet. Just come in, wreck your house, destroy your shit. Here, let me get your broom out.
Were you able to find the broom?
I was.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
I'm glad too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
She has every reason to be. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Doesn't matter how painful it is. You don't lie to someone you love.
Yeah.
You might be right, but can any of us really know what we would do in his situation? He's been a devoted father for 15 years. I know he loves Rachel more than anything.
I'm surprised you're defending him after what he did at the Overlook.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need to.
Sweet. Anything else here? Nope. All right, let's go check on Rachel. Coming up, Rachel. Coming up to check on you. Square Enix. Deck 9.
Rachel?
Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered Episode 3 Hell is Empty. Longest title ever.
I
Aw,
need
poor
someone
Rachel.
to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Yeah. be here for Rachel. Well, I'm here.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Casting Callie. Road trip. Bunnies. Let us think the unthinkable. Let us do the undoable. Let us prepare to grapple with the ineffable itself. The ineffable itself? Let us think the unthinkable, and let us do the undoable. Let us prepare to grapple the ineffable itself. I don't know what that word is. Ineffable? And see if we may not F it all. Douglas Adams. Nice. Is it well that I should to leave this dreary world behind, seeking for you for your fair utopia, which penchant I may not find? Henry Kendall. Nothing is impossible. The word itself, I'm possible. No, the word itself says I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn. I like that one. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible. The beginning is always today. Mary Wollstonecraft. Kiss me, Kate. Yeah, so it's like a dream board. Or what are those called? I'm pretty sure they're called dream boards. But it's like a board you create of stuff that like keeps you motivated in life and is like not necessarily bucket list items, though it can include that, of being like, okay, I want to do this someday, you know? Whenever I grow older, I want to be in this kind of relationship and all that sort of stuff, you know? Like, I want to have better health. And just like put healthy things up on the board, or put romantic things up on the board, or put pictures of mountains up on the board, or pictures of the beach. Just something that motivates you to work towards something. Maybe a motivation board, is that what they're called? Dream boards?
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
It's interesting, I'll give you that.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so... alone.
To our wonderful daughter on the night of her first show, break a leg. We love you, Mom and Dad. This is your first show? The Tempest was your first show?
Makes sense that Rachel needs two signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
The cusp of oscillation, Cancer Leo. Strengths: creative, passionate, loving, devoted, diplomatic. Weaknesses: self-centered, volatile, possessive, dramatic. Guess what? We all possess those qualities a little bit. Astrology is just pure and absolute bullshit. That's it. Astrology is just pure and absolute bullshit. I said it. Boom. Said it. Absolutely no scientific basis whatsoever. Astronomy, now, on the other hand, astronomy is fucking awesome and I love it. And that is entirely fact-based, and that is just observing the stars and kind of mapping out the sky and seeing what we can see out there. It's kind of what astronomy is all about. But astrology is all about, like, the planets and their alignment, and the sun and its alignment relative to the earth, relative to the moon. and like the day you were born on, that's all like indicative of who you will be as a person, is because the whole solar system has deemed it thus, that you will be this person because that is how the planets were aligned. Which is, there's no like, how do you connect those two? How do you connect those two? How do you measure that? Like, every single measurement that has ever been tried to make of astrology has like proven astrology absolutely false. Like, you can give a horoscope for one person and they'll be like, I don't really feel like that's me. And then give that horoscope to another person and be like, yeah, that's totally me. But then it turns out the horoscope was for the first person and not the second person. Like, that happens all the time. And then they just come up with some bullshit of like, oh, it's because they had the rising moon of something or other. And that alters their personality just a little bit. And so really, this was meant for that person. It's just like, kill me. I'm sorry, Chelsea. Chelsea loves astrology, and I love her for it. Like, I love Chelsea so much for it because we don't really talk about it much. We just kind of like leave it at that. But I know how she feels about it, and it's just like in the back of my mind, Chelsea, if you ever hear this, every time you talk about astrology, in the back of my mind, it's just like nails on a chalkboard to me. Sorry to say that, but I said it. It's true. Really, any personality test is just like pure bullshit. Above all, remember you are loved.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Before all else, be armed. Machiavelli.
Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Individualist. Type 4, the individualist. Okay, so this is a little bit more like based in science, I guess, even though it's not like accurate. It can at least give you some kind of sense to put you in some kind of direction of what to say about you. Type 4s can be the most creative of the types when they are able to reach their potential at their best. Type 4s are inspired, productive, sensitive, and independent. In a difficult environment, however, Type 4s can fall into melancholy and self-indulgence. 4s. Oh, the best thing. Wait, what? Oh, because they're talking about 4s. I didn't realize that. It was like, I thought it was saying pores craft. No, it says 4s craft their own identities by picking and choosing a selected few of their emotions to rely on, and all but blocking out the rest. Type 4s define themselves by their differences from other people. While this can lead to incredible talent and creativity, it can also lead to an unhealthy obsession on the perceived deficiencies and flaws. The best thing for a 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that the future holds. So, what would I be? An individualist? I don't understand the reformer and the helper. The achiever? I think I'd be an individualist. An investigator, the loyalist, enthusiast, challenger, peacemaker, the reformer. Nah, I'd be an individualist, I think. I'm a lot like Rachel Amber, too. Like, I can be. I kind of have, like, two sides to me. Like, half of me is Max Caulfield, but I can get my crazy moments on. I can get my crazy shit down.
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
Wow. We'll come back to that interesting thing.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Hey. I was a straight A student once. A long time ago. Before I started slipping of grades because shit started happening. Excellence personified, unfailing, insightful, and dedicated. Indefatigable of mind and spirit. Wait, what? Latin honors American experience, 20th century lit? Oh. Biology honors an absolute star pupil. Drama lab, the light of Dionysus brightly shone. Phys ed, perfect attendance. Ugh, she's so perfect.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Ask Miss Arcadia. Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with that fire north of town, and when's it going to come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. Bros before bronies. First. Guy forget King Waltz. No! Didn't the first start the day after Firewalk was here? Oh, didn't the fire start the day after the Firewalk was here? This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources, Arcadia Bay Fire Department sources, say they've never seen anything like it. No idea where it came from. No idea why it lasted this long. Total mystery. Time to put on your tinfoil hats and start speculating. There's a dragon with matches that loose on the town. Prescott's like 50% serious. Why only 50%? Prescott's are shady as shit. You'd really put this past them? They probably had some incriminating evidence to burn, or better yet, bodies. Not to mention the chemtrails they drop all over town. Highly flammable. Occam's razor, people. Just some kids getting high in the weeds. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? Love it. That person is smart. At nothing forever. But why male models? At EZ. We are built on an Indian burial ground, are we not? King Waltz, Native people's burial ground. And no, we're not. At King Waltz, burn. Get it? Previous topic, legalize Oregon movement, how to get involved. Next topic, Blackwell tuition spike. It's coming. Oh, damn. Looking to get in the legalized weed movement, aren't you, Rachel? Alright, I can love it.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
Biology, page 247 to 259, lab notes. Drama, dress rehearsal, blocking view, light cues, etc. English, American experience, Latin. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this all too well. Yeah. I am so happy to be old enough where I am done with schooling. I've been out of school for 5 years now, and it has been great, and I love it. I love it so much to be out of school for 5 years,
Rachel's
and
always
it is
made
awesome.
me. I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Anatomy or biology? Anatomy. Come on, she's our girlfriend now. Extra credits.
That's the one.
Anatomy. Where do babies come from? Show and tell.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago.
Yeah.
Seems like everything has changed since then. I bet Rachel could have any study partner she wanted. Not that I would let her. Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
Complete works of William Shakespeare. Old low.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected. Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
Hope you don't mind if I just
I bet
graffiti all
Rachel
your
would
shit.
rather be anywhere but here.
I'm just gonna graffiti all your shit, Rachel. Hope you don't
Maybe
mind.
I can make the world a less scary place.
Something Rachel said, something I said. I mean, our relationship might not last forever. We might break up eventually, one day. I mean, they're in love now, but let's be honest, high school relationships very rarely last past high school. Very rarely. So we'll help Rachel
On
out.
stage, I think Rachel said,
American Graffiti. The Corners of the World, our mere prologue.
Rachel was incredible as Prospera. I won't forget a second of it. I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
Yeah, it seems hard to picture. Duffel bag.
We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Cool light. This light needs more light.
I have one of those.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
Alright, I just want to take a quick look at my... Alright, so we're still doing good. Portrait of the Survivors.
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
Now it's time to open this up. Water.
Rachel might not survive her family, but at least she'll survive the zombie apocalypse.
Yep. Love it. I'm not prepared for the zombie apocalypse. I just have a plan in place if it happens. Which is to go to the nearest store, get as many guns and ammo as I can from wherever I can. And then, you know, steal as much shit as I can to help me survive. Hoard. Alright. Let's see, what does Mom want? Oh, it's past midnight now. Be nice to see you home tonight. Are you coming home? Please, Chloe, I miss you. Chloe, I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please? Flashlight it up, baby. And that just magically works somehow.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. Wish there was some way to make this brighter. I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
So should I try to speak to her or should I do the stars? 'Cause I feel like if I try to speak to her, she won't respond. Let's just go ahead and do the stars. Could have just done that and kept it on the thing. Like, you didn't need to ruin it with the light.
Hey, check it out.
It's really pretty though. I really
It's-
like it.
Beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
Still beautiful.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad.
This is all on
My
your dad.
mom.
I know, this sucks. It's all on your dad, man.
If I can even call her that anymore.
You could still call your mom because she
And
raised
that
you.
other woman. My real mom.
Your birth mom?
She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
This is lovely. This is an actual song. Oh yeah.
Is going in is to say that I'll be alright.
Daughter is such a great band. I love Daughter so much. That's who's playing the song.
Tears stain friend, you have waited the end out there, golden hour.
They're girlfriends now.
And in you
I love it.
stand still, stare
Unspoken girlfriends.
at my stupid bedroom. All that I wanted wasn't unwanted. Oh, and I wonder why I'm not wanted. All that I wanted was not there, but I dared be wanted. Yeah. And I called
The fact that she's here right now,
yeah.
that she came here
Call me.
for me. I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Absolutely not. No, it's not wrong at all.
Of course not.
You have every right to see your mother.
It might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon.
Like, if she's clean and she's got her life
But
together
what if we
now,
can't
then-
find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I've got this.
Let me handle it.
Really?
Really.
Mysterious. I like it. Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
I've got that one too.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
Yep. We're Miss Incredible over here.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it.
Yeah.
It's just like I told that biker dude at the mill, who was a lot scarier than this mom of yours could ever be. There could be flamethrowers, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash between you and her. And I would still find a way to get you there.
Chloe fucking Price. My magical Shakespeare fairy.
Shut up.
But once we find her, how do I talk to her? What do I say?
You'll know.
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
Yeah.
When
I
you
still
speak?
pretend like Oren is alive and
In my
sitting right
dreams.
next to me sometimes.
He's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh?
You're my therapist, Rachel. I love you.
Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And not all of them are dead. I mean, some of them could still be alive. You don't know. Our sun is what, 4 billion years old? 11 billion years old? It's in the billions of years old. Is how old our solar system is. Like, it's either 4 or 11, I can't, or 12. I can't remember. Oh shit, what's going on here? Hang on, we got shit to look at. Blackwell Players present, in association with the Prescott Foundation, Keep On Truckin', starring Chloe Price, William Price, truck driver. Oh boy, this is gonna be shit, isn't it? Keep On Truckin', an original production written and directed by Maxine Caulfield. Oh shit. Starring Chloe Price, William Price, truck driver, stage manager Steph Gingrich, producer Travis Keaton, cast and crew bios, in memorandum, Bongo the cat, oh. Artist statement, Maxine Caulfield, Prescott Foundation mission statement, Blackwell Theater summer lineup, dedications. Nice. Love it. There's some area we haven't unlocked yet. Huh. That's interesting. What does Mom have to say? Chloe, I'm so high right now. Why didn't you tell me drugs were so awesome? Chloe, can you lend me some money? I really need another hit. Please? Damn it, Chloe. See what you did to your mother. Chloe, I have to tell you something. I've been dead for millions of years. That is true, technically. Dad? Chloe, have you seen the rest of my script? I swear I had it a minute ago. Shit. It's the Raven. Look at all these fuckwits in the crowd.
Dad, I think we're stuck.
Not Joyce. Everybody else is a fuckwit.
Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
Yeah, David.
We never... That wasn't... you.
Could have sworn that was me.
Yuck.
All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Fine. It's... the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
No, what did he say?
Something about the whole world being a stage, so might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself.
Yeah.
Give me a
Fuck
break.
you, crowd.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Shit.
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Oh shit, it's not gonna be okay. Well, the show delivered. Fuck you, Victoria. Fuck you, Victoria. That is totally what Victoria would do, too. Hey, we're back home. Cool. Alright. But you know what, guys? Hang on, let's see if we got anything new going on. Nope, we got nothing new. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna have to leave this episode here. This one's gonna be a doozy, let me tell you. Let me tell you, some shit's gonna go down in this episode. And I'm ready for it, I'm excited for it. It's about to get real up in here. Y'all ready for the realness? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just continue on, alright? Yeah, so anyways, I've been the loving Miss Scarlet Fox. Please be sure to like the video, comment all the comments, subscribe to the channel, all that good shit. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.